Okay, so I'm heading to IMAT this morning because, as you can see, my hair is covered. That means usually when I have my hair covered like this, it means that I am steaming my hair. So I realized that as I was about to go to rinse it off, that I had run out of my leave-in conditioner, and so I had nothing to put in my hair after rinsing it out before I put my moisturizers in. So I'm heading to IMAT, which is just not too far from where I live, and I decided not to drive because I'm like, it's warm outside. It just rained, but it doesn't take me too long, so I shouldn't get wet. And so I'm walking to IMAT. It's really hot though. Like it can rain now, and in 2 minutes after, your skin is burning from the sun. I mean, I love it, but it's hot. So yes, so this is me just heading to IMAT to see what they have to offer, because for me, when I buy my leave-in conditioners, I tend to have to go into Bridgetown to get something really good, but I don't know what IMAT has to offer in terms of leave-in conditioner. So I usually get my shampoos and stuff from there because it's reasonable, it's cheap. You get, some nice cheap brands in there. So I'm going to see what they have. I'm taking you with me. Okay, so this is IMAT at the walk, Welch's, and I'm going to head in right now and see what there is to offer. Alright, so I'm in the hair section, and of course, again, as I said, I'm trying to find something as a leave-in conditioner. Let's see, leave-in conditioners. Oh, nice, they have Shea Moisture here. I didn't realize that they did Shea Moisture because I said to my husband, I don't think I'll get stuff that I like to use in my hair in terms of leave-in conditioner here. So let's see, they have the Shea Moisture Strengthen and Restore Leave-In Conditioner, and it is what, $44.95. That's Bajan dollars, so that's a possibility. Yeah, let me see what else. Well, I already have Shea Moisture. I love Shea Moisture, so that is amazing. And as it has here, again, this is it, and it says no sulfates, no parabens, no phthalates. Interesting. I must find out what that is. No propylene glycol, no mineral oil, no animal testing, no petroleum. So that's a lovely option. I've never used this leave-in conditioner from Shea Moisture before, but it looks like a nice possibility. My job here may be done. Yep. Since I noticed they have Shea Moisture, let me see what else they have. Look, they have olive oil. Oh, they have an ORS car wash. Nice. Leave-in conditioning cream. Now that's cheaper. That looks interesting too. It says, let's see what it says. Let's see. So it's ORS olive oil, coconut, loads of ingredients. Jeez. Also an interesting option, so I might choose just between these two. Okay, so I'm heading back home now. I got what I wanted. I actually ended up choosing the Shea Moisture leave-in conditioner, and the reason I chose it is because I've always wanted to try one of their leave-in conditioners. I've only ever used their rinse out conditioners before, and one or two of their shampoos. So I decided to try it and I got it. But I also got some other things that I needed too. So it's taken me just a little longer than I anticipated. And so now I've just left the complex, the walk, the Welches, and heading back home to rinse out this hair and get it styled. Yes. And I want to do a hairstyle that actually, just because I tried something different and I quite liked how it turned out, I decided that I will redo it for you guys to see how it looked. It's just using my twists. Now, I mean, I usually have twists in my hair, but this was the first time that I had just decided, let me try doing this differently. And I did, and I liked how it ended up looking. Oh, I just remember something I forgot to get, but I should have enough at home to do what I want to do. I hope I have enough. I wanted to get some rubber bands. I may have enough at home. I'm hoping that when I get there, I don't have to head back to IMAT. I pray. I mean, I need the exercise. I definitely need the exercise, but I also have to finish, well, 80% of my final paper has to be handed in today. And let's just say I've probably not even done 40%. I have been working on it for the last few days, but I don't think I'm at even 50% yet. So trying to get to 80% for today, I don't think it'll happen, but what I'll do, I'll hand up what I have and continue working on it, because I do want to finish it before final exams begin. It's due after final exams begin, but I want to finish it before so I can focus on exams and just know that when I'm done, I'm done. Right. Yes. So, as I said, I want to try this hairstyle for y'all, and I quite look forward to seeing how it will turn out. Now, I may use a few things in my hair that I don't usually use when I'm doing my twists, but for extra protection, and especially because I'm going to be using rubber bands, in addition to the fact that I want it to last a little longer than I expect my twists to last, because this week, since I have my final paper trying to get sorted, I probably won't get time to do much to my hair, which is why I had to steam my hair this week, because it hasn't been deep conditioned for quite a while. And so I decided that it was best if I do it this week so that I can focus on just school stuff for the next week. So I'll see you guys later after I've rinsed my hair out and when I start getting this style together. Right now I'm just going to take my hair out of this, and I already have it in 4 sections. So I'm going to put these 3 other sections out of the way and begin with this section first. Alright, and I'm going to open up this leave-in conditioner that I just purchased. So let's see if I like it. Let's see if I like it. Alright. No scent, which is good. I'm not a lover of heavy scents, so I'm not smelling anything, which is good. And also too, I like the smell of castor oil in my hair after it stays for like a few hours, so at least that will not camouflage the castor oil scent that I prefer. Now, I like to use whatever is on the beginning of the packet when I take off this protective covering, because I don't want to waste any of my $45 Bajan dollars. So this is my hair with no product on, just came out of the shower, just damp now, And I'm going to actually use this. So I'm literally going to use this. All of it. Nope, not 1 penny is going down the drain. Let's get a little more for the ends. Now, I can be a little heavy with products, especially now that I'm going to be putting my hair away for a while. I want to ensure that the leave-in conditioner is quite coating, fully coating my hair. So, can be a little heavy-handed. My hair, if you see me looking away, it's because I'm looking in my mirror at the same time every now and then. So I am going to now put on some shea butter. Usually I take off my wedding bands when I'm doing my hair, but for some reason I forgot to do it. I guess being in a hurry, knowing that I have to go to finish or work, not finish, but work on my thesis some more, my final paper some more. So yeah, yes guys. Alright, so this is that so far. And I'm going to add in some castor oil now. Just a little, because again, guys, still, this is what's left of my castor oil, not much, so I have to stretch it. So, just to coat the hair again. So all of the natural, the most natural products I put underneath, because I am going to use some very heavy stuff after this. So these go on the, what I would say, the bottom, so that I know my hair is well protected there. Good. Right, so again, sometimes you don't have all your tools. So I'm going to start off like that. Now let me show you what I'm using to do this, right? I'm using this, what's it called? Let's see. Jamaican Mango and Lime Locking Firm Wax. I'm not trying to lock my hair, but it'll keep my hair in. So this is it. Let's see if you can get it. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I keep looking to the side because, as I said, I keep looking in the mirror. The last time I tried it, as I did it because I already had my twists in my hair, so my hair was dry. So I don't know how well this one will come out, considering that this time it's wet, and then of course there'll be more shrinkage. So let's see. I secure it with a rubber band, and as I said, it's to keep the roots from getting tangled. And what, you know, something I've noticed about my hair gets very tangled in the back, more so than anywhere else in my roots. So this is one done. Okay, so that's one section in terms of putting the twists in and putting the rubber bands at the top in. One section done. Moving on to the second section, and I'm going to put these out of the way. Good. So we're going to do the same thing we did earlier. I'm going to add in first the leave-in conditioner, and at this point I'm going to take my rings off because I don't like to do my hair with my rings on and it's bothering me. So it's quite a lot, as I said. I'm quite heavy-handed, so I like to put gotten a lot, and I'm going to add some more because the top part of the section doesn't have any, and I like to feel the product all over. I think maybe the ends can do it a little bit again. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. I actually quite like the feel. It doesn't feel heavy at all, and you saw how much I just put in there. It does not make my hair feel weighed down. Look, there's still lots of fluffiness to my hair, so it's not weighed down. The curl doesn't look like it's heavy. I quite like it, so I think I know I've found a definite winner, at least for now. I mean, this is the first time, but you know, sometimes your hair tends to get pretty used to a product, but I quite like it. That's a winner. That is a winner. Going in with shea butter now. Again, quite a lot. This time I got it on one go. Let's get it in there properly. Although it will again dry down. So I'm happy with that. I like it. I like the leave-in conditioner because by the time you put the shea butter on, which is quite thick, and it's still, I mean, doesn't make my hair look. I like it. Some castor oil. Oh, thank God I'm going to be heading home soon. One of my subscribers has asked me, how do I moisturize my hair? And this is basically my routine. If I were not putting that hairdo in, I would just be finished right there, and I would have just put in my 2-strand twist. That's it, basically. A leave-in conditioner, my shea butter, and some oil on top, just so that I could seal that in and, you know, get it nice and shiny. Now, I used to use coconut oil actually after the leave-in conditioner stage, but I don't know what it is, but suddenly my hair does not seem to like, not that it doesn't like it, but I don't know, I started feeling, my scalp started getting very itchy, and I started researching, but why am I getting itchy scalp? And one of the things was that coconut oil can do that to your scalp. I said, because I know my coconut oil doesn't come from a factory. I know it doesn't have any artificial ingredients in it, because most of the times the coconut oil I have, my father makes it for me. So I was like, okay, well, let's see. And I stopped using it, and the situation has improved so much. So I'm going to do a little experiment, and maybe when school is done for the semester, I'm going to try using coconut oil again when I go back home to see if the itchy scalp situation comes up again, and then I will know for sure. You know, just like when you're trying to find out if you're allergic to something, you take it out, you put it back in, see if you're getting the same reactions, and then you would know. So that is what I'm going to have to do to see if the coconut oil was indeed the culprit. Good, so that's that, and I'm going to start putting in the twists. finishing. I'm on my final quarter. Let's see how long this will take me. Let's see. Now look, the bottle is so... Yep, drip, drip, drip. Okay. Drip. I didn't need that extra bit, but I just wanted you to see how done my castor oil is. You know, this product that I purchased today, it says Jamaican black castor oil on it. You know what I'm always curious about? How much of that castor oil that's on all of these products actually comes from Jamaica? Like, so any castor oil is always Jamaican black castor oil? You know, because I'm like, we make castor oil in St. Lucia also. I remember growing up, my grandmother making her own castor oil, and the castor plant, it was just growing right outside my grandparents' home. And every time I hear Jamaican black castor oil, the question comes to mind: does all of that castor oil? I'm sure some of that castor oil comes from elsewhere, but for some people, the entire Caribbean is Jamaica. We need to talk a little bit about that. As you can see, definitely not straight. Let me see if I can get it just a tad bit straighter. Let's see. I will work with that. Now this is not a tutorial for a 2-strand twist, guys. I'm just showing you this hairdo, how I did it. That's all. I'm not actually showing this is not a tutorial for a 2-strand twist. If you do feel like you need a tutorial for the way I 2-strand twist, which to me is normal, but if you do want to see it, then please let me know in the comments, because I will show you how I do it. Guys, all done. Listen, I don't know if you understand how it feels when you're done with your hair, but I still have one more step to this hairstyle. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to let it dry a bit before I finish the final step. So when it is dry, I will come back and finish it off. And also too, I need to go have lunch with my family. They're waiting for me. So that's this part done. Let me see if I should turn around. I'll turn around so you can see how it looks finished. Yeah, so this is it for now. And when, like I said, when it's dry, I'll come back on. So I'm back with the third step to this whole process. I'm going to put in some beads, and then I'll be done. When I'm finished with that, I will just show you a few of them, how I put them in. is what it looks like from the back.